Let the weak say, I am strong. Let the unhealthy say that they are healthy. Let the sick say that they have fantastic health. It's one of my favourite kind of, obviously the first bit, not the other bits, favourite bits from, I suppose, biblical stuff, because it's a great message. Let the weak say, I am strong. Whenever, let's say, a weak person says that they're weak, they're just confirming to themselves a belief, a belief that they're weak. We want to essentially deny what we see with our eyes, what we feel with our body, what we feel with our feelings, and kind of say different stuff. We command the world around us with our words. They're literal commands. So what you speak about, what you complain about, what you gossip about with your friends, or what you even think about internally with enough emotion and enough conviction, it's called a belief. That's what will happen. What you believe will happen will come to pass. My belief about videos generally is that, well, nobody's going to watch them. Who's going to listen to a guy walking around in a field watching these videos? So who's going to do that? It's my belief, and you know what, that's what's happened, and look how many followers and likes and things that I've had. And you know, I'm not going to show you my bank account, but you know, look at my bank account, etc., etc. All these kind of evidences of not necessarily failure, but a lack of success. I go into my day, I go into a video going, oh, I'm declaring that I'm weak. I'm declaring that nobody wants to listen to me before I've even said a word, before I've even created the video. And I'm bringing awareness to that now, and awareness is the pathway to clearing away the thing that you want to get rid of. This has only partially been on my radar for quite a while. I've never fully admitted it, and today, here we go, admitting the thoughts I have before producing a video or a post or a whatever is, oh, what's the bloody point? No one's going to watch anyway, no one's going to listen, no one's going to do the technique that I've suggested, no one's going to accept my help, no one's going to go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe over there, no one's going to hit the like and follow button, and no one's going to buy my books or programs or whatever it is, or get a one-to-one with me. That's where the real, I mean, all of it's amazing, but the real magic is in the group coaching and the one-to-one coaching, because it enables me to go through this stuff on a much deeper level, on a personal level. Anywho, those things show up in our body. So let's say you're injured right now. We're gonna change that. Or you're in pain. You've got a health problem. Recognize, that they're thoughts. Mostly thought. Thought creates reality. Thought creates reality. And for some reason, somewhere along the path of life, you've made a decision, a conscious choice, or an unconscious choice. It's mostly unconscious, because who actually wants to be sick and in pain? Fucking no one, right? But at some point along your path in life, you've had a choice, and that choice has led you to injury, pain, illness, some kind of problem with the human body. Anything that is temporary is illusion. Anything that is temporary is illusion. Your body, albeit it lasts a pretty long time, is actually very temporary. Lasts in total, let's say 80, 90, possibly 100 years. But within that body, you've got red blood cells, white blood cells, all these things. And bone is one of the longest living cells, lasts about 11 years. So by the time you're 88, you've been through 8 skeletons. Whew. Possibly even a bit more than that, because that turnover rate is going to be a bit higher when you're a child. But you've been through roughly 8 skeletons by the time you're 88. And if you reach it to 100, you've been through 9 skeletons. How incredible is that? 9 entirely new bodies. And when it comes to your red blood cells, well, they replace every month. A full replenishment of red blood cells every month. It's incredible. I don't know how many cells that is, but it numbers in the billions. Skin, equally, lasts about a week, I think. Your gut lining, again, lasts about a week. So I don't know how many weeks you've been alive, but you have been through dozens, hundreds, probably thousands, maybe not thousands, but certainly hundreds of gut linings in your lifetime. How incredible is that? Okay, so your body is very, very temporary. Anything that is temporary is untrue. Anything that is temporary can be changed. Okay, so our thoughts are quite possibly the most temporary thing we have. Okay, 1 second they're there, the next second another thought has come along, and the next second another thought has come along, and the next second another thought has come along. Okay, and it's when we become attached to our thoughts and have the same ones over and over, that's when we get problems. Okay, that's when we start achieving challenges. Okay, whether they be physically manifested in the body or more emotionally manifested within our life. Okay, and situations show up that continue us on the same path. Okay, the ego loves to stay the same, but the universe says everything changes. Okay, everything is in a constant state of flux, but you're there with the belief of nothing in my life ever changes. Nothing in my life ever changes. Well, no wonder things suck. All right, because most of the beliefs, most of the thoughts we have are pretty on the negative side. And we have a few kind of powerful, strong, good, I would say, higher vibration, let's say, thoughts and emotions. But on a general day-to-day living, 60-70% at least, okay, are going to be on that kind of the lower vibration. I don't like really using the words frequency and vibration. It feels too woo-woo and fairy for me. But nevertheless, that's what we're going for. So, yes, body temporary, pain temporary, okay, thoughts very temporary. Illusion. When something is temporary, you could say it is an illusion. Okay? Anything that is temporary is essentially a falsehood. Okay, so a truth. Let's define what truth is. Real truth, like truthy truth with a capital T, is something that is true forever. Okay, forever. I'm talking like the entirety of the universe. Okay, 14-15 billion years or whatever. Okay, and well, we don't actually know how the universe began. We could say the universe is temporary, but I don't actually believe that. I believe the universe is an infinite loop of other things going on, and how that actually started, well, who knows. But okay. So new things are being created, yes, fine. So let's say there is an energy that created the universe. The energy is the truth, okay, not the universe itself, because the universe is always changing, okay, constantly expanding, contracting, heating up, cooling down, moving, okay. The earth itself constantly moving. So let's get back to getting rid of some pain. You're going to use your intuition right now, okay, where at some point in your life you decided you had, again, probably when you were very, very young, and not your fault. Okay, so let's clear the guilt off the table. Yes, you made a decision, but B, not your fault. Okay, it was some kind of influence from, let's say, a parent or TV or whatever. Okay, you made a choice that something was bad. Okay, a physical sensation in the body, bad thing. Okay, and yes, you might have been punched. Yes, you might have fallen over. Yes, you might have, you know, quote unquote hurt yourself. Okay, but then we've equated it as bad. You're going to go back to that point in time, whether you remember it or not, it doesn't matter, okay, because your body remembers. Your body knows exactly when and where that was, okay. So in your mind, tell yourself, I'm going to go exactly back to that point in time where I made the decision that pain was bad and that I can be physically injured. Okay, because your body should be perfect. It's inherently changing. It's changing all the time. It should, theoretically, okay, depending on our beliefs, repair perfectly in all ways very, very quickly. Okay, maybe it takes a few days, a few weeks. Okay, can be relatively instant. Okay, so leave the door open for instant change. Leave the door open for when you press stop on this video or scroll past this video onto the next video, because I know that's what you're going to do. That your body has instantly changed. Okay, and even if you think it hasn't, even if you wiggle your wrist or touch your tummy or whatever it is that's hurting and you go, oh, it still feels the same, declare success. Okay, this has just worked. Okay, this has just worked. Okay, I may not see it right now, but this has just worked. This has changed my life. This has steered me on the path of truth. And truth never changes. My body is perfect, okay, because that's how it should be. Okay, health, perfect health is not only for the very few who can afford thousands of pounds of supplements every month and fancy saunas and to be able to afford not to work and train in a perfect way. Okay, that's not perfect health. That's fucking sickness in disguise. Okay, we shouldn't have to do any of that shit. We should just walk around doing stuff we enjoy, and we'll create a healthy body because we have healthy thoughts. Okay, that Brian Johnson guy who's spending God knows how many millions a year trying to make himself live forever or whatever it is, however long he wants to push the limits of human biology. Bloody hell, man, he's going about it in the wrong way. Hey, I don't know what his thoughts are, but his thoughts must be somewhere along the lines of, well, if I do this, then I'll live for a long time. It's like, I don't know. Hey, he thinks his body can't take care of itself. Hey, I have a strong feeling that he's going to die quite young, but he may prove me wrong, and I hope he does. Anyway, so pain. Okay, some kind of belief came in when you were 2, 3, 4 years old. I can be hurt. This hurts my body. My body takes time to heal. These are all the beliefs that you're going to have. Okay, there's going to be more, but you're going to go back to that. Hey, you're going to trust that you can do this. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to ask yourself, what do I need to do to change this? Okay, and it's going to be something simple. It's going to be something like go for a walk. It's going to be walk up the stairs. It's going to be do 2 push-ups. It's going to be something really easy that you can already do. Hey, that's going to change how your body works. Okay, you're going to start believing the thought of, do you know what? Actually, I am healthy. Everything about me is healthy. I exude health. There is nothing about me that is diseased, ill, or otherwise imperfect. Okay, and you start acting as if you already are healthy. As I said, this pain might go away straight away. You might, let's say it was a shoulder pain, okay, and you're like, I can't lift my shoulder up. And then you've done this for 2 minutes and gone, oh, bloody hell, my shoulder moves all the way up to my ear. How magical am I? Okay, this is you doing this. This is you doing this. I never used to think that way, okay? I used to think, oh, I've learnt this magical knowledge about neurology and about how the body works and how this connects to that and how fascia works and how the digestive system works and how we need right nutrition and right sleep and all these things, all the Brian Johnson biohacking, all the Dave Asprey stuff, all that kind of shenanigans. I had a load of that stuff stuck in my head, and I've decided I've moved away from it because it's more about belief, okay? And if you're a biohacker, you believe you need to do the saunas and do the ice baths and do the breathing and do the nose tape and the whatever else. You believe you need to do that, so therefore you need to do that. So what is it you need? What is it you believe you need to do? Okay? Because your body will always give you what you believe is true. Okay? Your life will always give you what you believe is true. So whatever you believe is true about you will always show up. Okay? So see what happens. Try changing a belief. Try going, well, what if I believed something else? Well, how can I do that? Well, I just need to have the thought first. Have the thought of, oh, okay, well, what's the opposite of what's actually happening? That would probably be a good place to start. What's the opposite of what's actually happening? Or maybe that's a bit too extreme, okay? Well, what's a little bit better? What's maybe 10% better than what's actually happening? Okay, imagine that, okay? Because you could probably imagine 10% better than whatever, okay? But you could also imagine 100% better. I would recommend that, but your level of belief might not be such that you can do that immediately, and that's fine. Okay, you've got to almost train your level of belief to be able to do bigger things. So start training. Okay, you go to a gym. You don't start by lifting 200 kilo deadlifts. You start by lifting 20 kilo deadlifts and learning the movement, learning the patterns, learning everything else. Okay, and eventually you get to 30, 40, 50 kilo, whatever. Okay, and you go up and up and up. Okay, if that's your cup of tea, deadlifts, I fucking hate them, right? But that's my belief. So start changing belief. Okay, what can you do? What's different? Hey, where did we start? Let the weak say I am strong. Okay, let the sick say I am healthy. Start with I'm healthy. Start with I'm healthy. Initially, you're not going to believe that. If you've been sick and you've been unwell, you've been in pain for a long time, you're not going to believe that. But start saying it anyway. okay? Start putting in the reps. Start lifting the weight. Okay? The weak say I'm strong. Let the weak say I'm strong. Okay? If you're an angry person, start saying you're a peaceful person. Okay? If you're a sad person, start saying you're a happy person. Oh my God, can it be that easy? Well, give it a go, but you've got to, if you are going to give it a go, it's got to be with a bit of consistency. You've got to do it every day, multiple times a day. You've got to catch yourself when you're having the weak, in inverted commas, thoughts. Hey, the thoughts that are keeping you sick, the thoughts that are keeping you stuck, the thoughts that are keeping you poor. What kind of thoughts should I be having? What kind of thoughts would be, preferable right now? So watching out for the horse manure. Hey, say hello to the boys, I think mostly. You know, walk into a field and just look at horses' crotches, obviously. Fine beasts. Anyway, I think that's enough. So, yeah, cheerio. Have a good day. Say you're strong. Say you're healthy. Say you're rich. Say you're wealthy. Okay? You don't need to chant it 1,000 times. Once or twice, start building the belief. Once or twice, and what you'll notice, again, I'll add a little bonus material here. What you'll notice, if you're doing this and you're sat still or you're not doing very much, you'll notice a sensation in the body. I find personally, and with clients when I'm working, it's normally around the chest or stomach area, normally quite central. Hey, but it could be anywhere. It could be in your little toe, for all I know. Hey, just notice it. Notice that sensation. This is basically the sensation of where I don't fucking believe a word I just said. Hey, I'm healthy. Oh God, where's that? That's an absolute lie. Okay, might even choke on it a little bit. Okay, comes out in your voice. I'm healthy, I'm rich, Hey, just notice. Here's the thing I just noticed about me as I'm talking away here. I'm wealthy, okay? I'm not looking at camera when I say that. I'm looking out over into the fields. If I want to say I'm wealthy, look in the camera, fucking believe it, right? I'm wealthy. Loads of money. Loads of money. Showing my age there. Loads of money. Anyway. So, say it, feel it. Oh, and what you're going to notice, oh, that's the place where I don't feel that. That's the place where my body is going, oh, that's a lie. And that might be a site where you've had an injury in the past. It might be a site where you're injured right now. Okay, it might be a site where you're feeling not very healthy. Okay, ooh. And you let it pass. And you focus on that feeling, you let it expand, you let it grow out of your body. Okay? And you can visualize and you can do all kinds of things. In this situation, you can change its color, make it smell of something. Okay? Smell of something bad to begin with and then smell of something nice at the end. Whatever. Okay? You can do all kinds of different techniques for this. But the point is you need to get to that feeling. You need to get to that sensation in the body. So you give it a lie, okay, or what you perceive as a lie. Because in actual fact, it's actually true. You are healthy, you are strong. You are all the good things in the world. Hey, you're also all the bad things in the world. But you are the good things in the world too. You are neither one nor the other. You are both. You are all. All the things you see outside in the world, okay, all the anger, all the arguments, all the fighting, all the wars and whatnot, all the hate. When you start seeing that stuff, you start recognizing, oh, hang on a minute. World's mirror. And I'm looking at that, so therefore that's looking at me. So if I'm seeing anger and hate, then there must be anger and hate here that I have not dealt with, essentially. Oh, that's a big mushroom. That's cool. Look at this guy. Woo, it's a monster. It's nearly the size of my head. Massive. See you later, buddy. Anyway, so so many things coming out of this video, and it's all just thoughts. So do with that what you will. I don't know, like, subscribe, share, fucking whatever. Okay, book an appointment. I work with aches, pains, injuries, disease, performance. Some of my best clients are about kind of performance at work. Hey, they own businesses. They want to expand their business, earn more money, sell their businesses, etc., etc. Okay, it's the ones that want to sell and grow, kind of where it's really that's where the people are who are committed to this kind of stuff. If you want to grow, well, you've got to be committed to growth. Hey? And to be committed to growth, you've got to accept difficult truths sometimes. Hey? Anyway, have a good day. And because you will, you must. Every day is a success. Hey? Whether you failed or whether you won, every day is a success. Bless your day with success. Hey? Bless it in the morning with success. Bless it when you go to bed with success. Bless your sleep with success. Bless fucking everyone in your life with success. Hey? Because what you give out, you comes back as well. What you give out comes back. If you're blessed, if you're swearing at people and cursing and thinking they're bad, hey, guess what's going to happen? People are going to say and do those things back to you. Hey, if you're an arsehole, people are generally an arsehole to you. If your world is full of arseholes, guess what? You're probably an arsehole. Okay? Or, alternatively, you're so afraid of people who are arseholes, they keep showing up to show you that you're afraid of arseholes. Okay? Not literal arseholes, where poo comes out. Arseholes as in the type of person who just shows up to piss you off. Okay? Maybe I'm that arsehole today. But I'm that necessary arsehole, okay? If you didn't have an arsehole, it'd be pretty hard to take a shit, right? So, I'm going to say goodbye again. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day. Don't be an arsehole. Be kind to people. Bless them, whoever they are. Love or hate them. Wish them well. And then people will start wishing you well back. Okay? And you will succeed. You'll get the promotion. You'll get the health back. You'll get the strength. You'll get the movement. You'll get the happiness. Those are the things that we're after. Yes, goodbye. Bless you.